So anyway, I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. And yeah, so mm, not going on this girl. She said, "Bitch, what the fuck is that smell?" Sorry, it's not funny times in my life right now, but I try to make comedic relief jokes to deal with the treachery of reality. But I don't. I'm not getting too much into what all is going on, but I've been basically like traveling or whatever, and just trying to get out of this ordeal, and not only that, but just like look out for my family at the same time. And I was able to reconnect with some of my cousins, and it had been a while since I talked to them because we just was all kind of living our own lives and having different perspectives about just existence and whatnot. So yeah, um, it's been interesting. Hold on. Natural bliss is made with real milk and cream and the chocolate caramel truffle. The magic. My cup running over. Natural bliss. Stop. Check this out. Our roasted taste palette is out the best color. We just got that. Okay, hold on. I'm making some dinner. Because bitch, I'm hungry and I haven't really eaten all day. I'm gonna start a cord, get the books. My drip on the door for a while. Look. Cat shoes, everything I'm running up. Only time I pull it, hang it up is when I'm doing laundry. Stop, please. I can't stop. When like a man, I'm sorry, I wasn't choosing any weapon that's on high. It's coyote. Hey, I wasn't choosing any weapon that's on high. It's coyote. Coyote. I've been choosing any weapon. Get the cat, get the cat, get the cat. Uptown pussy, uptown pussy, get the cat, get the cat, get the cat. Uptown pussy, uptown, get the cat, get the cat. Uptown pussy. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, y'all look at this. Never mind. I'm not going to show y'all because it doesn't matter. It's not that important. But this needs to, you know, yeah. Fire. Yeah. Quality work. Anyway. Okay. So basically, I was talking about music, making art, making the visuals, and all these things. Like, I just miss doing art. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was showing somebody my like projects or whatever. Mind you, I hadn't really been able to make music in a while, so I haven't been able to make music since, in like, unless I'm like in a more like stable situation. I've just been like out here hustling, out and about, just making it work, and just dealing with I mean, like, I deal with like cool folks. It's a lot of cool people and like people who like look out for me and make sure I'm good, and I make sure my people good as much as I can. But sometimes it get a little tricky, whatever, dealing with some situations. And for me, I was in a circumstance where it was like I didn't want to be constantly asking people for help. Like, so I've been out hustling, doing my own thing. And if it really come down to it, then no pun intended, because I was talking about being in the group. But if it really come down to it, then you know, I you know, what's the name? Just just roll with the punches. Get it. Lovely. All right. Well. Okay. But yeah. So that's kind of like what I was doing. You ever be like out somewhere, but you like. I'm not okay. First of all, I can't even say that. But you know how sometimes like you be out somewhere, just running your errands or whatever, and then like somebody like come up and just be like fucking up the vibes or whatever. But I'm like, I can't be completely mad. I can't even be completely mad at that because that's how I be hustling for real. Like, I be out there like, I be, I'm like, excuse me, just so you know, I'm a musician. I'm out here hustling for these CDs. Yeah, but for those who don't know, like, I'm a musician. My project is called Infatuate World of Neptune, and I was out hustling CDs for real. And then not only that, but I was also selling I am selling t-shirts. So I got an online drop shipping business. So, if you want to support that, if you want to support my business, I appreciate you. It's called a more oversell, which is love of an Aquarius. And yeah, so it's my what's the name? Uh business that I'm working on that can give me some income because God forbid I actually apply to a job. They make it sometimes harder for me, whatever. All right, well, hold on. Right, I need a fork. I'm the type of person that because I like to carry utensils sometimes. And yeah, I'm the type of person where it's like, wait, they got a bunch of forks. Let me grab a few of them Johns. You know. But I got some like ramen and you know, the variation of it. Ooh, girl. All right. Ooh, not the onion powder of it all. Okay, because I got my little ramen john situated and seasoned salt. If you know what seasoned salt is, you be like. But I mean, I'm joking, but I'm not really though. I didn't know they sold seasonings in pouches. Yeah, because the one by itself would have cost way too much. Oh. Oh. Anyway. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. These people out here be freaking. But anyway. All right, where my seasonings at? Oh, yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, so I was practicing vocals today, which I hadn't in a while. I'll be forgetting what it's like to sing. Um, oh shit, I didn't. What's the name? Oh, okay. You know, got my ramen situation going on. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm like, let there be light. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, bitch, I don't know if I have to fucking tussle with a motherfucker for real. You know, because ghosts be real. Oh, yeah, hold on. I eat this food with gratitude. It nourishes my body, mind, and soul. I'm protected as I eat and consume this well. So this soul will be gratitude for its being. Amen. I mean, Shay. Um. Mm. That ain't got no flavor. Mm. Mm. Oh, bitch. Ah. Okay, yeah, so I'm eating ramen right now. Not too much on there. Okay, I know this angle is not giving anything. Which I ain't gonna make it. Whatever. Mm. Jesus. Okay, hold on, y'all. Which I don't know. I just. I'm like, what in the hell? It's a glitch in the motherfucking matrix, bitch. You know what?